The most difficult part about being a dedicated river angler is that at this time of year it goes from one extreme to the other. I fished the last 2 days, first the River Ouse, then I went on the River Hull, never had a single bite. It snowed all week, the rivers are up, they're full of snow water, the fish aren't biting. So that brings us to today. Well, we've had to succumb and we've come to a lake, but not just any lake, Elverton Fisheries. I fished this place a lot over the last few years and it's absolutely stuffed to the brim with decent fish. Whatever you want to catch here, big roach, big perch, massive catfish, big carp, it's all in here. And especially this time of year, the roach feed really hard, so let's do some bagging, shall we? Let's go. Right, so it's taken an hour to find some fish. I was fishing just in front of me here, which is usually where all the fish are, but for some reason they're right out there in that deep water, but it's too far to throw any bait in. But luckily there's enough fish in there that I'm not having to put any bait in. Which is good. I've thrown so much bait just down here, because usually you can catch them at 10-12 metres. Fish top in here now, look. I just started flicking about because I spent an entire hour here without a single bite. I threw out there once, caught a fish first cast, I was like, no way. Whoa, look at that. Without even any bait, we caught that fish. Come on, big lad, we want to see you. There you go. I thought, literally I spent 2 days fishing the river without a single bite, and I thought, oh, here we go again. Here we go again. I was starting to panic. I was. I've got my best old gloves back out, which I can almost use to bait up with. Then a little bit to the left, that one. No way getting bait out there. If I could get some bait out there, we'd be laughing. I think they're in just the deepest part, which is out there. But I'm not fussed as long as I'm catching fish. Is that a bite? That was almost a bite, wasn't it? That is a bite. Look at that, it's absolutely solid. That's a better fish. Look at that. This is a better fish. That's just insane. I can't believe it, because like I say, I've just spent an hour. Look at that, decent roach. Decent roach. Boom. Spent an hour throwing bait in for no reason. You can get these gloves, I say it every year, and it's not even an advert, they're just actually brilliant. There it is. That's what make they are there. £4.50 from Screwfix, man. Thermal lined, waterproof, windproof work gloves, but I use them for bagging. Because there's not worse than, oh my lord, I can't believe it. One after another. This is insane. I must have just found a full shoal of fish. This is what we came for. I knew this place had produced some fish. It does not matter what time of year you come here, you will bag up. Do I think I can get another fish on that one maggot? So we go. How far we're pelting it? All the way out there, and then every single cast will we get a fish. It's a beautiful day for it as well. When that sun was on me a minute ago, I was absolutely toasty. It's just gone behind that tree and she's gone a little bit cold, but it's still a great day for it. Oh my, every cast, look at that. This is some fishing for the middle of winter. Beautiful. It's done naught but snow all week. And we struggled. But now look at us. That was on that same maggot as well. I'm just gonna put another one on. Boom. One maggot. I might try 2 maggots in a second. Just because it will produce some bigger fish. I think you guys can see that. Just to the left. Just to the left, that one. We need to be staying, I mean it's just to the right, we need to be staying to the left a little bit so you guys can witness what's happening. Whoa, wow, that was a right old bite. It just ripped it under. And like I say, all this is with no bait whatsoever. I can't believe it. And I brought loads of bait. Look at us go. Give it over. Boom, another maggot. All that off there. But you can just use these. You can just use these gloves to do everything. It's a slight bit of a struggle, but I'd rather struggle doing what I'm doing than have cold hands, because then it comes just impossible to actually do anything. Right, let's get a better cast on this one. Yep, beautiful. Watch this go straight under. Come on. It was just crazy because honestly for an entire hour I fished 10 metres out here and never had a single bite. And I've just thrown straight on top of them all. So it might be worth doing that actually. If you're ever fishing and you're not getting bites, plop about man, find the fish. Because that's what I've just done. And have we found the fish? The only, I reckon if I'd have brought, I've got like a big ground bait catapult that probably would pelt bait all the way out there. But I don't really need it as of yet. See, and then as you can see there, I had a bite a couple of metres further out. Oh, there you go. I was just about to say there's no fish a couple of feet in, a couple of metres in, but there is. Well, up that one straight in, didn't we? Beautiful. Oh no, we lost it. Where'd you go? Come back. Come back. There's no escaping us today, kid. That maggot's fine. I'm not even smashing the maggots. Just delicately grazing on them, which is what we want. And like I say, because I've got the Olivet on, it's straight through the water, straight to the fish like that. That's why we're getting bites so fast. You could fish a waggler, and I have many a time, but like I say, I had this set up from yesterday, so easy. The only thing you can't really do is unhook fish. You can't get hold of the hook to unhook the fish that well, but that's what gorges are for, I suppose. This is a good bit of winter fishing. One thing I did meant to tell you guys about today, got really big plans for the next couple of weeks. If you watched my last episode where we rebuilt the van, we're going to do something epic with the van. It's going to be great, honestly. We're taking it abroad for about 10 days. It's going to be amazing. Make sure you smash that subscribe button for that, guys. It's completely free to subscribe, by the way. It's basically just a follow button. Make sure you leave a like on this video and stay tuned for those episodes. It's going to be at this, honestly, it'll take us over Christmas. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I cannot wait. And we're going to have a travel buddy. So it's just going to be a bit more fun. Wallop. Did you see that for a bite then? You know when they're better fish because they'll drag it under like that. This is probably one of the only places I've ever been where you can catch fish like this in winter, one after another. Especially when all the rivers are broken. I'm still going to get another cast out of that maggot, which is what we want. Just a bit to the right, that, so you won't be able to see it properly, I don't reckon. This was one of the first places I considered putting in the book, just because I've never ever been here any time of the year and blanked. Absolutely amazing bit of fishing, and it's quite cheap to fish as well. It's £7 a day, which is a bargain, man. Absolute bargain. Not very difficult at all, is it? There, right there. Perfect. A little bit of a crosswind, which kind of generates a little bit of an undercurrent in it. Sort of sweeps it off to the right a little bit if you leave it there long enough, but luckily we haven't been having to leave it there long enough. Superb bit of fishing. Wallop. Wallop. Oh, I'd happily sit here and do this all day. This is sort of fishing you have to do in winter because it keeps you warm. Because you're flat out catching fish all day, it's just constantly something to do. Whereas if you sat there feeder fishing and you aren't catching now, it can get very cold very fast. Should we try 2 maggots? Just see how that goes. Let's try 2 little maggots. We might just get a bigger fish with that. I've just been bought half pint of casters and I'm going to use them now, which is annoying because they'll go off by the time I need to use them again. I've just got line under water a little bit that time, just to stop that drift. This is 2 maggots, so let's see if we can't get a bigger fish and a couple of maggots. Next cast we'll try a caster, just because I don't want to have to waste them. Should be a little bit easier to see that, so I should get a bite a bit quicker maybe. If not, the fish should be a little bit bigger, allegedly. Go on, sniff it out, take it under. Maybe they don't want 2 maggots. And that ripple gets up, it's a bit hard to see it float. Come on, float, go under. I don't like them 2 maggots. I always find Did I get it? Missed it. I always find one maggot usually does the job quite consistently. Two maggots will do it if they're proper having it. And casters, they've got to be proper having it. That was way to the left. Way to the left. You can start getting them on casters though, you're laughing. Because usually that really does sort the bigger fish out. It was like when I was in that big match a couple of weeks ago. All I fished was the casters, and all I got every single cast was a bloody roach like that. Unbelievable. Wallop. Does that feel like a bigger fish? Nope. Did it come quicker? Not really. Let's go back to one. Let me just try Ancaster. Let me try Ancaster and just see how that goes. Great bit of sport that day. Like I said before, them golden brown casters like them, they're the ones. They're the ones the roach love. Yeah, look at that. One caster. See where that gets us. There's plenty of roach out there, so that should do the job. Just need that bit of breeze to back off, just so it keeps the ripple off the water. Just allows me to see the float easier. Wallop! Wow! Look at that! Decent fish as well. Don't believe it. Well, that might be the biggest roach we've had. Yeah. Beautiful fish. Honestly, they go like 10 times bigger than that in here. You catch it right, like I said, them proper conditions where get another fish on there. Fish has been settled for a week, you're laughing. Oh, look at that, we're getting fish in peg now. On the decent fish. Look at them. Look at them for roach. Yeah, proper roach. Look at them bad boys. Almost ploppers. Biggest, fattest maggot like you there. Look at that for a maggot then. There you go. There you go. Let's get one more in there, yeah. Yeah, that's a decent fish. I once hooked a catfish that in this peg on pole. Oh, it's a beautiful roach. Look at them. Oh, we've found the big dog roach, man. Look at the size of that. Look at the size of them. Yeah. A little handful of roach. Plopper, that was a plopper, that one. The bigger the maggot, the bigger the fish. Get another one of them. You want them lanes maggots. You can get them giant lanes maggots. Nobody around me does them. Closest place that does them to me, Doncaster. That's an hour away. No good. Wallop. That was a slow pull under. Ooh, it's a decent fish. This might have to go in net. Look at this. Proper roach. It's a netter. It's a netter. Swinging that. I'm not swinging that. Look at that for a roach. Look at that for a roach then. 2 handful of roach right there. Look at that. They always look smaller on camera, right? But that is a big handful of roach. That's beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. Definitely a plopper. Definitely a plopper, that one. This is some fishing. Right then guys, we're all done down here. We only had a couple of hours. 3 days I've been at it. So a couple of hours all our time for today. Let's get them out, let's have a quick look. We'll get them back. And we'll start pondering about our next adventure. There you go. Look at the size of some of them. I start getting into them big uns towards end of day, which is what you want. Well, that'll do for a couple of hours, won't it? Hey? Go on, big lad. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. That'll do. If you want to fish any of the pegs I've fished over the last couple of years, well now you can. With my book, The Perfect Peg, it's a guide to over 40 of the best pegs I've ever fished. And if you scan the QR code on the back, download the What 3 Words app, scan the words in the book on the exact peg you want to fish, and it'll take you there. It's available at adamsfishingadventures.com and I'll link it down below in the description. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.